Всем привет! И снова сегодня короткий стрим. Хоть и начал я пораньше, но хочу восстановить режим и выспаться. Хотя, чтобы выспаться, мне надо часов хотя бы 8 поспать, а не 7, как я планирую. Так, что такое? Спускаться будем? Или нет? Похоже, что игре не по вкусу пришлось то, что она запускалась в самом начале и была свернута. Потому что пока она не откроется, она висит как бы. Hello. Нормально все. Придется перезапускать, наверное. Все закрылось момент. Забавно, на стриме видно, а у меня, ну как видно, что игра загружается, показывает что-то, а у меня все висит. Доставка. Вот, наконец-то пошла. У меня висело самое первое текстовое. О, как быстро. И написаны все копирайты и прочее. Так. Что мы тут делаем? Мне кажется, идем. Свалка. Так. Вот свалка. Что-то там и было. Дырка. Кто меня обнаружил? Ишь. Того нет? Нет. Не поделишься с пачками?
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them. I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since.
Это не ее надо уничтожить по миссии.
Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed. Happy to do it.
Хрена себе, у меня карточек. Придется купить. Так, а может сначала одеть? А вось по 2 рубля.
Take care now.
Будет.
You dirty coward.
Я случайно и... Я нажимал на эту. Закрыть диалог. Ага, выстрелил. Какая-то хрень. Ну давай сразу мы оденемся.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got... You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before... Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I don't mind, to be... happy to do it.
Да, по 3. Чё-то фокус для лазерной винтовки плюс 3 урона. Блин, она дорогая. Так, тебе можно что-то продать. Но я как это и не брал. Там. Значит, потом так. Не можно продать. Вот, пусть будет. Стоимость 15, она берет за 8. Ну ладно.
Thanks. Sure thing. Let me have a look.
Плюс 3. Плюс 14. Дорого. Плюс 29, 400. Гранатомет, понятно. Обойдемся. В общем-то.
Take care now.
Побить надо пробиту какой-то. Тут собака. Собака наблюдает, чтобы я ничего не украл. Да. Мотоцикл. Так, вначале говорили, что надо робота на свалку привезти. Ну, привел. Сейчас почему-то это не показывается. О, да, Дина есть. Морщинск. Сейчас мы все продадим. Скипидар. Ты чё, потяжелел, что ли, уже? Ну да. Товарищ. Давай мы тебе скинем одну вещь. Не знаю, какую. Хоть немножечко.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off? Happy to do it.
Сейчас мы тебе твои же собачьи миски подадим. Да? Да ладно. Скипидар стоимость 20. Так, жестяная манка, да? Давайте, да? Забирай.
Thanks. Take care now.
Привет. Одна вещь. Блин, урон хороший. Монтир отбил. Крит. Урон слабый. Пятая манка. Все, он больше не может нести. Я думал, бесконечно. замок. Нам надо в другую сторону. Что тут за... Пусто. Построим массу сассы. Царя. Понятненько. Ниже пускачу. Иисус. Бухло. Казино. Современная джаз-группа.
Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away. If it weren't for the water caravans, Novak would have turned to dust a long time ago.
Кошечка. Звезда.
Howdy.
Наш живот. Это чуть. Где у тебя двери? Нет. Майнкрафт. Что это? Еще и брать нельзя. Вообще, что спать не кровать. Завтра весит 5. еще некуда. Душевная немножко. Та-та-та-та. Их угостить нитком. Всем знаком, да. Щи. Там же свет горит. Типа. Гайдов. Кто это? К вам зашел? С фонариком.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty. Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot. You must mean what's left of it. Somebody's been attacking our animals at night. We're down to less than half of what we had a few weeks back. Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes. We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have. Can't say I have, but we usually keep to ourselves down here. You might have more luck up by the motel. Maybe ask Jeannie Mae. Nothing happens in this town that she don't know about. She'll be up in the lobby most days. Beg your pardon, ma'am, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what Nobark says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
Западная.
So long.
What brings you here? Oh, well, I'm Alice, and you've already met my beau, Dusty. He's sweet, ain't he? I don't care what my mama said. I know how to pick 'em. We set up this ranch years back when Novak was just getting settled. But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are starting to come through here from all over. Novak might just be the next Nevada boomtown. Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable. But it's just our way. Ain't that we don't appreciate what she's done, managing this town like she has, but I worry she feels that way anyhow. Not that there ain't others who pry around here. That Nobark was skulking around our yard last week. I thought he was our cow killer. Was about to lash him with our bullwhip till I saw who it was. He's harmless, though. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them, all full of mystery.
Мне кажется, этот Дженни будет нашим спутником. Нашей спутницей, точнее.
I'm not sure who started it. Wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor Nobark.
Nobark? Why? No.
Well, that's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, I could swear I heard someone cry out for help. Sounded like a big fella. But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, all we found was our cattle. And I know what they sound like when they get upset. I can't imagine what went on. Dusty can probably tell you more about it.
Кажется, это мутант.
Nice of you to
Ходит за
visit.
мясом. Блин. Эй. Выпусти меня. Ты что сам жрешь?
Ma'am?
Шашлык? Ладно. Так, свет есть, значит кто-то дома. Нет? Нет. Стоять. Стоять.
Been to the top of the dino yet?
Ну-ка, давай. Где наш динозавр? С радостью залезу. Так, это какой-то местный корабейник. Охраны. Наверное.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I've got.
Опять. Блин, как смотреть карты? Будете все покупать. Гильза бесплатно. Беру. Сколько стоит? 111. 6. Не ладно. ТВ. Ну, вакансии. Назвали новок. Ха-ха. Нет места. Опа.
Howdy, partner. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs. Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there. Seeing how this is the only road around, I'd be a sight more surprised if we didn't run into each other from time to time. Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for? No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Держись подальше.
Don't rightly know. Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose, but between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself. No? Don't. Seeing how I'll let that slide, seeing as how you got a mind full of vengeance for that no-good polecat and all. Be seeing you.
Что ты там бегаешь? Чай. Отвечу. Вот это нужен ключ. Кто это? Брюс Айзек.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you? Please, no.
Oops. Карма не убрался. Да ладно, отзовитесь, это что за задание? Мягкий знак. Ну, давай загрузимся.
Oh, please don't kill me. Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on. Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands. Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little. Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall. Thanks. Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Oh, well, that's all, Mr. I figured it might take him a while to understand his accounting error and cool down a little. Also, I might have... You do that? Great. I really appreciate that. Sure. Yeah. See you later.
Где задание? Как там? Таланты какие-то? Оно еще не появилось, что ли? Вот так. Что-то хотел тебе дать. Ну-ка, что брал? Давай это. Что я только что выбирал? Проводник. И что-то еще. Сенсорный модуль. Проводник я не взял. 10 весит. Окей. Старик бежал. Ты просто житель.
If you're planning on staying a while, the Dino Delight's got plenty of room.
What's going on, man? Sure I know him. What do you want with him? Must be something pretty important to be chasing a guy like that. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too. Sure thing. I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now. Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch. Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder. Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like? Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns. I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked. You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far we've been lucky.
Так, надо посмотреть.
Yeah, see ya.
Что за человек там этот в костюме-то? Что там в костюме? Пытался нас убить? Нет. Так, что мы сделаем? 5 сохранений, да?
What's going on, man? This again? You gonna help me out with what I need or not? Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness. Well, they gotta go, or this'll be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me. It'd mean a lot to me. Yeah, see ya.
Интересно, если бы я сказал, что хочу его убить.
What's going on, man? Sure, I know. Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find... Maybe we can... Hey, do what you want. Novak? Hey, do what...
Так, еще варианты. То есть, в принципе, без разницы, что бы я выбрал.
What's going on, man? Sure. Oh, yeah? A good friend? If you say so, man. Well, listen, I can maybe we can... Later. What's going on, man? I'm man. Sure,
Это или это. То есть...
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we... Hey, do it.
Как херня делал?
What's going on, man?
Давай сразу.
A piece of the action, huh? I don't think he's the sharing type, but okay. Well, listen, I can definitely... Maybe we can do a trade.
Ладно. Возвращаемся к нашему. Свяжись. У него даже есть терминал.
You have any luck with the ghouls? Just head over to the RepCon test site west of here. Yeah, see ya.
Howdy.
Что-то не включено. Это опять чтобы ограничения будет. И...
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left. Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the RepCon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature. Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes. They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, RepCon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the RepCon shakes. Those were bad times for Robco. Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back. Sure thing. Have a look.
самый. Двадцатый калибр. Один патрон остался. Нет, 95. Шлем. Вооружение. Ах, винтовка. 5,56. У тебя нет их. Плохо. С точкой. Нифига. Всяких патронов-то. Тысячу. Вес 100. Чего?
Come back soon now.
Yes. Да, у нас есть терексы. Магазин подарков. И вкус динозавра. Это я его. Вес 0,1. Че там, спать уж? Опа. Oh, вот.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want? I think you better leave. I don't have friends here. No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start. I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore.
Anymore? It means she did something, but что-то он такое плохое сделал.
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. I know, all right. That's all you need to know. Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal, so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself. Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. Yeah. You shouldn't be here. If people know we talked, they'll suspect you. And if whoever did this smells a rat, they'll have the Legion after both of us. Find out who had Carla kidnapped. Bring him out in front of the dinosaur while I'm working my shift. Let me know it's him by putting on the beret I gave you. That's it. Now go on. Yeah.
Так, где это? Дженни. Стебюль. Спит. Это кого? Наверное, она в доме у себя. Где?
Hey there. If you want to buy something from a shop, you'll have to wait till it opens. Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does. Come back soon now.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy. Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Carla was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck. I know we couldn't. That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, she usually had. I don't think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than Novak. Who could blame her for that?
Не похож на того, кто
Had his wife taken. I don't think he'll ever be the same as he was. Damn shame. I told the Rangers up at the station to keep an eye out, but there's just too much ground out there for them to cover. Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a Ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen. No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet. I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet, and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me. They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight. Right? They haven't been... Hell. Like what? Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find yourself by Ranger Station Charlie, let me know what you find. I'd be interested.
Здесь. Плюс 2, плюс 5 будет еще. Есть такое. Блин. Если я потрачу. У меня последняя. Никуда не уходи.
Any word on Station Charlie? people don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times, maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done. You'll get the hang of that takedown. I had trouble learning it at first, too. Look out for yourself.
Силовую атаку двигаясь назад. Я не знаю, что за силовая атака. Всех туалет. Белые там все или нет?
Hey there.
Бабуся.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all. Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away. I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me. Watch your 6 out there.
А на этом, пожалуй, я и закончу сегодня.
Oh, it's you again. What is it? Yeah. See you later.
Вот ящик. Что? Не знак. Ну что ж, все на сегодня. Всем пока. Bye-bye. It's end for today. See you later. Увидимся.